Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, YouTubers, viewers, Earthlings, wherever you are on planet Earth. Hello, it's me again. Right, I've just finished watching Wally's post-mortem of the live from the other day, and excellent. And it's really interesting because we've really been comparing notes now. Wally is the type of person, she doesn't break a confidence. I'm the type of person, I don't break a confidence. If somebody has told me something, that is confidential. Under certain circumstances, we start comparing notes, and we hadn't before. We'd kept confidences, and now we are comparing notes, and an awful lot is coming out, a lot, and it's really enlightening. But I'm not going to steal Wally's thunder on anything, because she's really the target of all of this. First thing I'd like to say is what amazing comments on the live video and the previous. Of all my videos, I've never seen such a diverse, intelligent, thought-provoking comments that everybody has come out with. It's incredible. Mind-blowing. So anyone who, you could go through all those comments. There are people who say, I think this. One person this morning said, I think everyone should phone the police, and I wholeheartedly agree. If you have given money to some fund which claimed at any time that it would be passed on to a third party, and it has not been passed on, that's right up the police street. Sorry, not everybody's questions were answered or put up. I am sorry. I was doing the moderators did a fabulous job. Thank you, guys. But the comments were going so fast, and I was also trying to participate with the guests and put the right comments up. And I tended to choose the harshest comments, or, the most critical, because before the live, Wally said, I will answer any question, and me too, I'll answer any question. And I know that the Duchess of Sussex, thank you very much for joining, and Sue Smith, I know they're straight shooters, and I'm not going to name the other dude because he just stepped in. It was completely impromptu. That was not planned at all. It was not planned for the Duchess of Sussex to attend, or Sue Smith. It was just going to be me and Wally, and they came up. So it was like lightning bolts. It was really fantastic. So that other gentleman YouTuber surrounded by women, and I saw one of his videos where he said, I went on somebody's live and it was all a bit of a laugh, and then it turned super weird really fast. So I would say to that particular person, a lot of people have said that when they step into my world. Ooh, oh wow. Right, criticism and praise of YouTubers. There are people in the comments, they love some YouTubers, they love all the YouTubers, some like one more than the other, some downright hate one because of a previous spat. I'd like to make it clear that I was giving everyone there free speech, because one person said, how could I sit back and let a YouTuber say something terrible about two other women? She didn't say who, but I think I do know who she means, but I've asked her which particular two. That's the price of free speech, okay? If I invite guests onto my channel and they say, well, I don't like so-and-so, that is not my opinion, that's their opinion, but I'm giving them their free speech. And free speech, sometimes you're going to hear things you don't want to hear. Now, I subscribe to According to Taz. I have for a long, long time. I love Taz's videos. I also subscribe to Paula, but I can't pronounce or remember her surname. But I think you all know who I mean. I subscribe to Trevor. I subscribe to Duchess of Sussex. I subscribe to Sue Smith. So if anybody said that they don't like someone or they do like someone, that's their not only their opinion, that's their right. It is their right. And to criticise and complain and say, well, I'm not going to watch your videos anymore because you don't like my favourite YouTuber, well, that's being a bit like Meghan and Harry, isn't it? It's like, oh, you can only say things if it's kindfulness and mindfulness and niceness about me and Harry. Don't even get me started on Meghan today. I've got stuff stocked up for her. So it's okay to disagree. it's okay to watch more than one YouTuber when you know the two YouTubers don't like each other. There's a very, very famous lady YouTuber who had a little bit of a something to say about another very, very well-known gentleman YouTuber a couple of months ago, and I subscribe to both. I love them both. I very rarely unsubscribe. I unsubscribed from GB News because it's a news channel. It was like boom, 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 boom. So many videos every day. But that was the only reason. So free speech is very, very important. So I had to just sit back and let people talk. And I know it was a little chaotic. Now I'm going to come to Christopher Bouzy, because as you've probably seen, I have invited him to come and do a live. And Christopher Bouzy, if you're watching this, I'm deadly serious. I'd like you to come and join a live. I think it would be a very healthy thing. It seems to me that you created Bot Sentinel for good intentions, to clean up Twitter, clean up the internet. And so why not? You live streamed my live on your Twitter feed. I saw that when I was on my phone on the live. And you were not the only one. According to one of the other YouTubers, some girl called Sarah Data or something, because I don't do Twitter. So Christopher Bouzy, you were very interested in the live. So I would like to give you the right of reply. And just so you don't worry, I could give you a few examples of the questions that I would ask you. Firstly, am I serious? Yes, I am serious. Secondly, I saw a tweet where you said that Long Sally Sue Smith had taken a picture of your house and put it up and doxed you, right? So my question would be, are you alleging that Sue Smith got on an aeroplane, flew to where you live with a camera or a phone, took a picture of where you live, then flew back and put it up on the internet? Or is it the case that the photograph of where you live was on the internet and that's where she found it? If she even posted it, I don't know. I don't think I saw that video, because the way you tweeted it to me implied she'd gone there personally and she'd taken a photograph of where you live and then gone home and put it up on her YouTube channel. Or is that photograph of where you live something that is on the internet, on the public forum? Right? That's a question I would ask you. I would talk to you about the importance of transparency. I would ask you, why are you doing this? Why do you particularly focus on Yankee Wally? Why do you particularly defend Meghan Markle? Now, it may be that you're doing it completely for free. It's a project, it's a passion of yours. You've suffered an injustice when you were younger, or you've suffered racism on the internet, and you just think, I want to do this. Because I'm not being paid to stick up for Yankee Wally. I'm doing this because it pisses me off when people have their voices taken away. But is it the case that you're just doing it for free? That would be a question that I would ask. Or are you being paid? And of course you don't have to answer, but I would say, in the interests of transparency, who is paying you? Is it crowdfunding from Meghan fans, or is it Archwell, or is it Sunshine Sacks? Is there something direct? Because you seem incredibly invested. I see you support Amber Heard in a lot of other ways, and there are other things that you tweet about. And the reports that you create, is that a passion, a hobby, for free, or are you being paid, and if so, by who? That would be a question I would ask. So, I mean, nothing truly shocking. I would also, I saw a video of Wally's some time ago where she went through the terms and conditions when you download Bot Sentinel. Now, I would have to download Bot Sentinel to get to your terms and conditions, which is something that I will do. What I will do is get a fresh device that I don't use for anything, because I'm not sure if it's... What Wally was saying on her video ages ago is that by signing up to Bot Sentinel and agreeing to the terms and conditions, you automatically... I don't know if this is correct because I haven't read them yet. You automatically give Bot Sentinel your password, the ability to change your password, your username, that Bot Sentinel can delete your tweets, retweet, tweet. I can't believe that's correct, actually. I think that must be wrong, because to me that doesn't even sound legal. So I would go through that, and if I found that, my question to you would be, does Google Play know that those are your terms and conditions? And if it were brought to their attention, would they be cool with it? Or would they say, holy crap, get that app off Google Play? That would be a question of mine. We could probably have a discussion for about 10-15 minutes on that one. I have lots of questions that I would ask you, Christopher Bouzy, but I can only ask you them if you come on alive. Right, what else was there? Yeah, I want everybody on the channel to feel safe. I don't want anyone to feel bullied. A couple of people who regularly comment have said they felt very distressed, confused and upset by the live. That's why I did say at the beginning, you know, this was going to be something fun, but it's turned into something a little dark, to sort of look away. It is disturbing in some ways, but in other ways, quite a few of us behind the scenes have been going through stuff and been stressed and been attacked for things we don't really understand what's going on, and slowly but surely it's being narrowed down to be coming from a certain quarter, and I'm not going to say what, because unless I have hard evidence I won't just put something out there on the internet. But if I get hard evidence, believe me, you're all going to hear about it. Price of free speech, I've done all of that. Let me check all of this. Yes, in Wally's video, this person called Sarah Data, who I've never met. Duchess of North Sussex says she's from Sweden, and Wally said her lawyer is Swedish. Well, firstly, Sweden's a big country. Yes, I see where they're both coming from. It's a big coincidence. But then Wally showed a screenshot of something Sarah Data had put up, I don't know where, Twitter maybe, or one of the other social medias, where Sarah Data had taken a screenshot of the live with me, Duchess of North Sussex, Sue Smith, Trevor Coult, and Wally's black screen, but they put the words Yankee Wally, and she had said, one of these is on my payroll, right, to try and make people think one of us is a sugar. So I just want to put that one to bed right now, and I have to find an example such as, if Hitler had managed to get some of his spies into Winston Churchill's war room or cabinet, do you think Hitler would have sent Winston a selection of photographs with a cheeky note saying, one of these is a Nazi working for me? Do you think he'd have done that if he'd successfully got a spy? Do you think he'd have tried to expose one of them? Or do you think Winston Churchill would have written to Hitler saying, you see all your top Nazis, one of those is working for me? No, I don't suppose they would do that, would they? I think if someone has managed to get an infiltrator in, the bloody last thing they'd do is start lining them up and pointing at them. So it's a shit-stirry exercise, and I think most people can see that. As far as Sarah Data is concerned, I have no idea who she is. What I will say and end on this is I think I know exactly who's been behind all of this. And if I'm right, and I will present complete evidence, I saw Sue's video today, by the way, very good. If I get hard evidence, and I think I'm going to quite soon, you will all hear about this, all of you, and that is all I will say on that subject for now. In the meantime, everybody stay safe, have a lovely afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are, and I will see you soon in the next video.